Hello there. This is a crunchy type fly that I've seen on one of the websites, and this is my little interpretation of it. So, nice little fly. Let's get on with tying it. The hook I'm using is a size 10 F&F hook, Olive UTC. Just bring it down to roughly the point. Find a pair of scissors. Get rid of the rubbish. Right. Next up is a thin body material. I'm catching this side. A couple of turns. It's this stuff in the olive. That's what it looks like on the spool. Then, watching the point of your hook. Come down and just give it an imitation of the body, just is a little bit bigger than what it actually is. A bit more on the back end for her. Bring that back up. So you've gone down and you've just come back up with it, that's it. It's a very fine material, just be careful with it. Catch it in nice and tight, snip it away, get rid of that. Right, just an olive cock hackle, just for the tail feathers. I always find it better if you wet them. Just wet them a touch, line them up, pull away. And just twist them in your finger till you get what you want. I want a fairly decent tail on this, so I'm going to bring it to about there. Again, people all tie different, so if you want your tail a touch shorter, do it a touch shorter. And because this is a size 10, it's a bit of a beefy fly. I won't mind just a touch longer on it. Alright, turn that up there and bring it all the way back down. Next we're going to tie in our rib, which is, I don't know who makes it, but it seems like a dark emerald green thin tinsel. So what I'm going to do is, it's a bit curly there, so we'll cut that bit, get rid of that. Pull it down a touch, get a few turns on it. Took it up out of the way. Right, next feather I'm going to use is one of these ostrich herl, because I've got no peacock herl in the same colour. This is a lovely orange, so just pull it up till she breaks, and that's where the strongest part is, just there where you can tie in. It's not, hopefully not going to snap on you. So get tied in, make sure it's where you want it. And come all the way to the front. Tighten that vice up a touch so it's not jumping around like a lunatic. Right, ostrich out. Looks extremely fluffy, I know, but we're going to trim it because I've not got the peacock owl. So just bring it up. All the way up to there. Excuse the hands and the fingers while I just get it. Right, now the good bit. Sharp pair of scissors. Be careful, very careful not to cut your tinsel off or your tail feathers. That's alright, that'll do me. Let's just tidy this front up a touch. That's the one. Right, now bring your rib up through it. Just go once behind and just come in. Do a few turns of this. There we go. Just in, snip it off. I'm using this, which is just another olive cape for the hackle. Again, hackles, you see some people like them long, some people like them short. Normally I'd turn that back in and tie it in the end of the feather, but I'm trying to keep the head as small as I can. Right, let's get these on here. Get a few turns of this on. Just bring them back. Work your way forward. Don't worry about the odd little tiny strayed hair. Right to there. Bring it up your side. Get caught in. 1, 2. Take them off. And pull it all back. Excuse the fingers again. That's it. Hold your thread, pull that up, get rid. Right. For the biots, I'm using these Caddis green ones. The turkey biots. Lovely colour to them. So what I've done, I've already cut them, as you see. Saves you fiddling around with them in your fingers. Cut them to the size you want. Trim them off. Separate. And pull it back as you've trapped it into the size you want. that you're happy with. Come around this side. Couple of turns. Just loose. Ooh, that pulled a bit too far. I'll have to redo that one. Just a touch too far. Just take your time. No rush. That's it, that's good. We're there. Get one nice tight turn on them. Pull them back. Get one, couple of turns in front. Then, with a sharp pair of scissors, pull them out 90 degrees. You can tear them off, but what happens with me when I usually try and tear them off and pull them out, right, that's that one. And see, fly tying's not about speed and things, it's just about take your time, get them tied how you want them tied. That's that. And then pull everything back. Start from the eye of the up, work back, and build your head. Yeah, that looks good to me. And get your whip finisher. Excuse me. Just 3 turns on it, plenty. Get it trimmed off. And then, ideally, you want to put a touch of varnish on it, because you want to try and keep that colour. But just to seal it, I'm going to use my favourite Bug Bond. Try and I'll just not to get it on the feathers. Okay. So a varnish will sink into the feather, where this will sit on top a little bit because it's a UV resin, and it'll send your head slightly darker and slightly bigger. So you're better off with a touch of varnish, to be honest with you. I'm fairly happy with that. That'll do. And that is the olive cruncher that I've seen. Very nice fly. If you want to have a look how to do it and what have you, I've got a YouTube channel now. It's John Kirk Fly Tying. So have a look on there and use a thumbs up and subscribe, and have a go at tying it.